I do what I do.
This country has become so divided that a person feel like they can take your fucking life because you don't agree with them politically, or you won't get in line and think the way they want you to think. Now, we all know Charlie Kirk didn't believe in transgenders and a man could be a woman and all that, and that's his fucking right.
And a lot of black people don't believe in it either. Okay, so let me say this now. If you listen to Charlie Kirk, there are a lot of things that you would say, yeah, well, you know, he's not wrong. White nationalists are not. Okay. And so what we're doing tonight is we're going to acknowledge the things that we feel are correct, but we are also going to debunk the anti-black white nationalist rhetoric. Okay. Because, you know, both salt and sugar look the same. But we have a responsibility to sort that out and make sure there's no misunderstanding. But let's keep listening to
You know, these people hate him so much because he got climate fucking sick, because he believe in biology, because he believe in science, because them bastards love to say follow the science, and the science tell you either male or female.
No, baby, they hated. I'm not gonna say hate, but there was a lot of people that didn't like him because he had some racist nationalist talking points. Okay. Which affected a lot of people. Okay, that's why, ma'am.
You either got an XX chromosome or XY chromosome. You either got an XX chromosome in the vagina or XY chromosomes in the dick. And because he got common sense, they hate him for it. They hated this man because he said there was no systemic racism. Because the only reason your ass ain't doing it in this country is because you lazy as fuck and don't want to get up and do it.
The only reason you're not doing anything because you're lazy, and yet those are white nationalist talking points. And unfortunately, I wish the answer was so easy, but that's not it, you know, because we have to talk about systematic and structural barriers that have been set up to purposely keep black folk and our grandmothers and grandfathers and people down who would literally be the people whose shoulders we stand on. I'm gonna let her play a little bit longer, and I'm gonna show you some more people who are obviously missing and appreciated Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna let y'all see some more.
They hate this man because of the way his views. But you know, they want everybody, the Democrats, the leftists, the progressives, want everybody to fucking get in line and believe what they want to believe. Want them to respect them. Want them to call them 103 different goddamn pronouns. But they don't want to accept your views on anything. And they have taken this man's life, stolen this man's life from his children and his wife. And I am fucking.
Is actually not.
I want y'all to hear this, sister, but
people on
the problem is you literally have folk mad at black people because we're not openly mourning this man. I want you to listen to what the sister said. They literally want you to mourn this man.
Obligated to mourn an extremist.
Not
the
just
reason
not talk
that
about him, but not mourn
extremists
him.
still exist is actually not because of people on the other side, because it's not a difference in opinion, right? Like, we're talking about extremists and people who disagree with extremists. Not even disagree. People that have a conscience. One group of people is like, I think everyone should have human rights. And another group of people is like, I don't think anyone who is not like me deserves to live. That is not a difference in opinion. I think it's genuinely disgusting that people are getting in my comments telling me that I deserve to lose my job because I'm refusing to mourn a Nazi. Because I believe that everyone deserves health care. I believe that everyone deserves to have human rights.
I can't have empathy for someone like Charlie Kirk. First of all, Charlie Kirk don't believe in empathy.
Listen to Yono.
He said it's a bad thing. He said it's some new age made up shit.
Now, again, if you don't choose to mourn, that's fine. I understand that. I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. But my problem is, wishing or happy that happened. We don't do that. That's classless. Okay. We don't do that. If you choose not to mourn, I get it. If you challenge the man on his ideas, I understand it.
In order to protect guns. If he was saying that while fighting for reparations, I may have a little bit of empathy. But this white on white violence. He died? Damn, B. Life comes at you fast. I can't have empathy for someone like Charlie Kirk because I cannot be in his shoes.
But you know, there are black people who are mourning. They are literally mourning. Okay, and I want to take the opportunity to show you, black, that there are. You know, you listen. Blue bagging.
My God, Charlie.
You know, had some horrible things to say. Is Charleston White? This is, in my opinion,
You know, ain't nobody out limits. I don't give a fuck about white people. Didn't I tell y'all I don't like nobody?
shout out to PIW.
Nobody. I don't know what made white people think they was exclusive. I don't like nobody. Jews, Asians, blacks.
And see, I just want y'all to understand it was perfectly acceptable for him, Charleston White, and people like in his ilk to say things about black people. All right, but it's not acceptable for him to say these things about black people. Basically, he said some harsh words, and some folk didn't like what he had
Whites,
to say.
Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, dogs, horses, fish, roaches, worms, butterflies, ants. I don't like nothing. White people don't have no problem when it's black on black crime. Smoking on Tuka, they didn't have no. So now we smoking on Charlie Kirk. Too far. Too far? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't go too far with George Floyd. He has a family. Come on, white people, don't be hypocrites. So y'all didn't go too far with, they shot the black lady in the house. The police did. I believe heaven and hell is bullshit fairy tale, because if people believed in heaven and hell, then there was no way white people would be as evil as they are. There's no way white people would be as evil as they are if hell really exists.
Okay, so
They blow up babies,
you guys get
children,
the point,
and
right? I want to show
separate
you another
families
video
and take
from
kids
time.
from their parents. And come on, there's no way heaven or hell can be real with what white people have done, because if hell was real, that would be the very exact place that most Caucasians.
This is not a problem. Okay.
Proud, man. But nigga, when we go to grouping together, I'm shamed. I'm shamed walking down.
Now, this gentleman is clearly, you know, he's on his racist bag. Okay, based on these responses, this is my opinion of what he's saying. But he had no problem with
Miami Beach, nigga, and seeing them fine ass Dominicans. I look over at my sisters, they got them big bellies. They get into the goddamn water, they walk around with their weave and they.
No problem co-signing when, you know, people, Charleston White is disrespecting and just generalizing black people. But the problem came when he did the same thing and said these statements about Mr. Charlie Kirk. You
In their
see?
hand, because their heart can't get wet. Shame. Shame. Shame, nigga. Why? I don't love nothing about black culture.
Yeah.
I'm 46 years old, my nigga. I can't think of it. People be proud of it.
No. I want you to understand that, you know, lumping black people, all black people together is no different than basically labeling all white people racist, okay? Or all white people white nationalists. They don't like to be lumped together. We don't like to be lumped together. Don't put me in the same category as you would put someone who is, you know, out there doing all these things. And these folks who are listening to me, we don't like that, just like you all don't like it. But it's okay for him to do that to on this white nationalist. You're actually doing the work for him, because they use these talking points and they turn them right around and they throw them back, and it makes all of our lives hard. All right, I want you all to keep that in mind.
6 years. We ain't done one goddamn thing that we can be proud of and say I'm black and I'm proud.
In all seriousness, for the black people that are awake and see what's going on, I kind of feel bad for you guys. Yeah, that sucks.
Listen to the slight, right?
We got 90% of blacks making 10% of blacks look bad. Nothing.
90% of blacks making 10% of blacks looking bad. I want you all to hear. That's the sort of white nationalist rhetoric that's out there. Okay. So at that point is, their opinion is, I guess it's no need to save the blacks because there's so many of them that are bad. Okay. But this is where we are. It's real. This is what we're listening to. And unfortunately, it gets worse. We got some more. I'm going to go ahead and get back to the regularly scheduled broadcast, but I want to make sure you all have a big picture. Again, it's a problem. Let's keep listening.
After you. For example, there's a problem at the register and they say, oh, it's no problem. Really, please, I get it. We all have those kinds of days. If black people are known for behaving like that, a black person would walk into a restaurant and they would be seated right away. Oh, please, a table just opened up. If they were really good tippers, if they were really good at tipping and tipped large amounts and said, thank you.
And see, if Karen, as though there were no Karens that and whatnot that don't exist. So black
for the incredible service you deserve it. Waiters would love to serve them. They'd say, oh, a black table? My favorite. They'd be fist fighting in the back of the restaurant. No, I want the black table. I want the table of black women. It's a Saturday night, an hour before we close, and 7 black women just came in. I want that table. No, I want it. That tip is mine. Those considerate people, that's my table. Look, if that was the situation, we'd love their company. And the same is true with Jewish people.
Here's another one. Let's the hits just keep on coming.
What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now